What's going on, guys? No Slack Novak here with episode 2 of our City Skylines Let's Play series. Now this is the mass transportation, the mass transit DLC. We are going to be implementing all that fun stuff later on. Obviously we can't build like a giant monorail system or a giant train system this early on in the Let's Play series. We only have 1,100 people living in our town. Doesn't make sense to have a giant subway system, right? But I promise you that that is something that we are going to implement. Now, we do have this absolutely lovely little quaint residential neighborhood. I mean, look at these houses. Beautiful, fantastic houses. I would love to live in a house like this. Unfortunately, if we look just to the east, we have these nasty, nasty industrial buildings over here. I mean, the commercial makes sense, right? People need their fast food. They need to go to their Blockbuster. Look at that. We even have an International House of Pancakes. It's not really an IHOP. It's just a Pancakes International wannabe. But yeah, we have massive expansion too. People are, businesses are growing. They're needing to expand. Yakisoba, Penny's, which is right, Denny's. For those of you, I don't know if you have Denny's in Europe. Do you? Let me know. It's kind of like an IHOP, which I don't know if you guys have IHOP in Europe either. But like I said, we have this nasty little industrial area that we're probably going to try to get rid of. Maybe not this episode, but in the future, we are going to relocate this industrial area to another part of town. We have our coal plant here providing the majority of our power. That being said, let's actually take a look at how much power we're generating. So we're roughly doing about 45% of our maximum capacity. We can do 54 megawatts, and we're currently only using 21. Not bad at all. Our landfill is only 3% full, but we did just plop that down at the end of our episode 1. So that is definitely going to fill up here pretty quickly. Our water availability and sewage treatment is doing perfectly fine. Now, we did implement our police station as well as our fire department. So our fire hazard is at 28%, which is pretty high. But I'm thinking that will go down just because we did plop this fire department in our right next to our industrial zone, which it has pretty solid coverage, as you can see. And then we have pretty good coverage here with our second fire department, which is meant to really service our residential neighborhoods. If we check out the police department, we only really have the one, which it's got pretty solid coverage. Well, it's got pretty solid coverage except for the northern tip of the industrial, as well as some of the residential and commercial areas over here. But you know what? They're just gonna have to suck it up. If they want the fire coverage or the police coverage, they're just gonna have to move to a better part of town, I guess. That being said, education. We have 274 poor little kids who are clamoring to learn how to read and write, and we don't even have an elementary school for them. So let's go ahead. We're going to try to implement an elementary school, which we have the community high school here. We have the Cleakerson Elementary School, which is actually something that I added for the DLC. We have university here that's actually that's still locked, and we have another high school here. And then we have the elementary school, which is like the stock basic elementary school in the game. That being said, where is the best location to plop this elementary school? Obviously, we want it to be in the residential part of town, right? So I'm thinking probably right by the police station, right? This is our police station over here. No, Washington residence. Where's our police station? Alright, so I kind of want the elementary school to be close to the police station, just so that, they'll feel safe. We want the kids... we want them to like the police. We don't want them to feel threatened by the police or anything like that. Let's put those guys... I don't know, is this a pretty good spot? I think it is. Not all that much coverage right there, but you know what? If we do something like this, I think right now this is a one-way road, is it not? No, that's actually a two-way. So you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to convert this to a two-way as well. And that, we'll do these as well. That should help. Yeah, that should help with the coverage. Let's see if it did. Elementary school. Yeah, it definitely helped with the coverage. Beautiful. So it's covering the majority of our residential neighborhood. Some of these houses over here might be struggling to get a little bit of education over there, but I think we'll be okay. It is definitely time to expand. As you can see here, our residential demand is skyrocketing. Our industrial and our commercial, they need workers. We are losing people just because, I don't know. Why are we losing? If there's such a big need for residential, why are we losing people? That doesn't really make sense. That being said, too, I do want to find out where the hell we can adjust our day and night cycle. We're going to want to rename that too, right? Westfield, that doesn't really make too much sense. We can pause. We can do the milestones. Areas. Nope, that's not how we change the day and night cycle. Interesting. Interesting. Cinematic camera, maybe? Free camera mode? I don't think so. Highly unlikely that that's how we do it. Also, you know what? I just remembered. We took out a loan last episode. We still have to pay off $16,000. We can let's just pay it off now, just so we're not paying off that interest. So we have 21,000 bucks now. Not bad. We do have a fire over here, so we should actually have our fire trucks responding to that pretty soon. And just as I say that, look at that. They're right there. Bam, look at that. Knocking it out. Beautiful. We have 2 fire departments, so that's 2 fire trucks. Need you guys to come down here and salvage this building too. Oh, look at that. 3 fire trucks. Nice. Get out and take care of that, please. Alright. They got it. Looks pretty, you know, looks a little bit run down. Definitely needs a little bit of a paint. Fix it up. I'm sure they'll have to do some renovations. But, yeah, the fire department managed to save that, so that's excellent. Again, we do need to focus a little bit more on adding in the residential areas. That being said, let's go ahead. There's only one logical place to expand right now, and I feel like that is right here. I think I want to convert this though. Let's see what we can do here. 4-lane road, large roads, 6-lane road, one-way 6-lane road. I don't know. 6-lane road seems like it might be a little bit of overkill. I'm thinking we can't really do one-ways though there. You know what? Let's do this. We'll do a one-way. We'll actually we'll do something like this, and then we could do the same thing over here. And then we're gonna space already occupied. Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's larger than I thought it was gonna be. But we can't do one-way 4-lane roads for some reason. That's unfortunate. You know what? Let's go ahead. We're gonna de-escalate there. I think we're gonna stick to what we've got there though, and then we're just gonna make this space already occupied. Yeah, because we have the fire department there, right? We are gonna make this a larger road, just because it is like our major road over here. We're gonna have to move, I want to say, the fire department over there. That being said, let's do this. We'll relocate this firehouse just a little bit. We'll just relocate it right there, and then we're gonna have to relocate the fire department that we have over here. Firehouse, relocate that bad boy. We'll put it on this side of the road, and we should be good. We can upgrade that, and now we can upgrade this as well, and we're good. I think we're good. Let's go ahead. Let's upgrade this. Yeah, we're looking good there. I think we're okay. So yeah, we're not gonna really be able to upgrade these roads until we actually just remove them. We'll have to space them out a little bit more, which is gonna be fine. We'll be fine doing that. But the main reason I did that is because I want to expand our roads down here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in another residential community. We could actually do, let's do it over here. So we'll come down here, we'll do our little 20 tiles. We'll come over, we'll do our 20 tiles there. And then I'm thinking, let's do something like that. And I think that's gonna look pretty solid. And then maybe do something like this. Let's see. Bam and bam. Yes, that is gonna look excellent right there. It's gonna give us maximum coverage for our residential area, right? And then I don't think I'm gonna really want to connect that with anything. They're not one lane roads. They're multi-lane or multi-directional. And we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna plop down residential all over here. Bam, 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 just like that. We'll leave these alone right now. We could just probably add in some trees or something, make that a little bit nicer. We could zone over here though. Let's do this. I'm just gonna zone like that. And then we could zone, oh, I don't want to make this too crazy. We'll zone like 2 there and those 2 right there. We're gonna leave that alone right there. Yeah, I think we're gonna be looking okay. Let's check this out real quick too. We have power, we're right at like 50%. Water, we're fine with water. Our landfill usage is only 5%, which is actually pretty excellent. Even this, you know, early on. Healthcare availability, that's something I completely forgot about. Let's slow down time. We're gonna do the healthcare here in a second. I want to just double check. Fire safety, we're at 27%. We're not really all that high of a risk, and that's again because we have the 2 fire departments. So that's okay, even though I'd like to get that down. Crime rate is actually pretty solid, only at 7%. 6% now too, it's going down, excellent. Let's check out our elementary schools. We have 206 eligible. We have 92% of our population is uneducated, which is absolutely unacceptable. We are going to have to address that here very soon. Of course, it just takes time. All of these citizens going to school, it takes time for them to get their education. You know, it's not like a one-day type thing. So I'm sure that's going to be trending upwards. I don't think we have anybody... Oh, we do. Wow, 443 people eligible for high school. That's going to cost us 24,000. Okay, well that's something we're going to have to absolutely do. Like I said in episode 1, education is going to be a very, very big priority for us. I definitely want to have a very smart population of people. Let's go ahead. We're going to need to do a little bit more expansion here on the piping, right, of our plumbing system. So let's do something like this. Bam, should have 100% coverage now. It shouldn't have any lack of water there. Let's go ahead and add in the healthcare. We're gonna need to do the clinic, which now that we have most of these roads as 2-way roads, we can go ahead and pretty much put this anywhere. I think I'm gonna want to have it off of the main road though, just because it is gonna help service the community much faster that way. Let's put it over here in this corner, on the corner of white and brown. Alright, so our medical clinic is on the corner of white and brown. Should be pretty easy to find if you're looking at Google Maps or an old school map or whatever you need. Let's see here, 6 citizens, 32, that is not good. However, we can heal 100 people at a time. So that, you know, average health, look at that, 62, 63, 65, that's just shooting back up. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, I'm loving it. This looking nice, it's looking nice. I kind of wish that wasn't in the area, the vicinity, but you know what, oh well, nothing we can really do about that. We just have to have it right now. Again, once we do a little bit of more expansion, we'll be able to kind of have our general areas, you know, parts of town where we can do like an industrial community, a commercial and residential is pretty much always going to be close together. But the industrial, I feel like we could do like an industrial sector. And maybe, who knows, maybe we'll end up turning this into our entire industrial sector, and then we'll just move all of these residents over here to somewhere where it's not so polluted, or maybe on the other side of the highway, who knows. We can, however, buy another piece of land, right? Now I'm thinking this would be a nice little addition, as well as over here. I don't know. I feel like I probably want to buy this square and then this square just so we can start expanding this way. Although, we could purchase this square over here and then actually just build a bridge. We could build a bridge over the river right here, which we don't really even need to build a bridge. We do have this going for us over here. We'll just need to add like a little intersection over here, which I believe now there is an option where maybe you can like select the road and copy it somehow. Not quite sure how that works, but I think that is a thing. Because I'll tell you one thing, I absolutely suck at doing intersections or like building off of a highway. So that's something that I'm gonna need to work on. I feel like we want to add in some more commercial too, because there is a demand for it. And I'm thinking this is a prime area for us to do commercial. It's gonna be 4 squares. Yeah, let's do that. 4 squares deep right there, and then maybe we'll do a little bit more over here. 3 squares deep right there. And that's just going to kind of help address that a little bit. And then obviously our industrial need is also growing, just because our population is growing as well. We're at almost 1,600 population. Not bad though. Like I said though, I do want to expand. We are going to build, we are going to purchase a new tile, but then adding another intersection, or like, what is this? Not a roundabout. What is that called? It's not an intersection. I get, okay, is it intersections? Okay, well yeah, I guess we'll have to do another little like off-ramp intersection off of our major highway over here, and we're just gonna have to kind of you know, work with that, see what we can do, and then we'll probably end up doing that on this side, even though this is an elevated highway. Over here it is on the ground, but then over here it is elevated, so it's gonna be a little bit trickier messing with that. Oh boy, that's just a challenge for me, because like I said, I'm not very good at that whatsoever. What I do think we're gonna do though, let's go ahead and do this. We're gonna buy this tile, 7,000 bucks. Let's go ahead and purchase that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start expanding a little bit. We can go. We're gonna select our road. We want the. It's not a one-way, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna do this. I think we're gonna come out. Oh, what is that? Let's see, how are we gonna do this? I think we're gonna do something like this, from there to there. And then we can actually raise this. Well, how do we do this? It's not page up, is it? It is page up, okay. We can't build right there right now. Let's go ahead and demolish this then. And we're gonna do page down, get back to road, or to ground level. And we're gonna come over here, let's do 5. And then we could do page up now, which I'm thinking, I wish it would tell me, how high are we? That is what, 0, 3, 6, and maybe 9? So we're gonna go 2 tiles away from the road there. We're gonna expand to right here, which is 2 tiles away. And then let's go ahead and do page down and come right there. Now, you know what, that is a little, it's not really even, is it? There's definitely more of a lead up right there. You know what, that might just have to work. Let's see, it is a little funky though. I definitely like how it looks more over here on this side, with like the slight incline as opposed to the dramatic incline that we have over here on this side. Or at the very least, we're gonna have to make it even. Winston Bridge is not looking all that great to me right now. Let's check this out. Let's redo this. Okay. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna do the 2, right? We're gonna need to do the 2 squares, the 2 tiles, which is right there. And if we do that and we come down here, that is, how many tiles away is that? 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 tiles away. Okay, so if we're gonna go ahead and do that, we're gonna need to kind of mimic the same thing over here. So let's do this. Bam, bam, bam. 2 tiles, and then we'll do page down, and then we'll do, oh man, I want to say that's just gonna be the same thing. We're gonna have to demolish that right there. Now is that 4? I wish we could see. Looks to me like that's 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. I think. Is that equal? Not really, right? Is it? No, this one's more this one is more decline. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt. We'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think that is going to be good right there. Boomtown, nice. Just mess that up a little bit for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll try to do it right there, and then I think we'll be good there. Let's extend that like that. Now I think we should be even. Should be pretty even, right? Wish we could go even a little bit lower, but we can't. Is it? You know what? We're just gonna stick with it. It might not be super even, but you know what? I think we'll be okay. Now we are gonna make a residential area over here, and then we'll probably we definitely need to expand our industry. As you can see, there's by far more of a need for industry than anything else in the city. How are we gonna do this? Is this all? This is all nasty, dirty water now too. That's not ideal. But you know what? We're just probably gonna have to do that. Even though this is like a major hub for transportation, we are gonna want to build our ferry system and all that stuff, our cargo shipping lanes off of this area over here. So I don't necessarily want that to be the dirty part of the town. I'm thinking I probably want it to be more dirty over there, or at least over here, kind of like empty it out into the city, or not the city, the ocean, you know? I don't know, decisions. I feel like it's probably better to just have this be like our industrial area over here, like our industrial seaport area. But you know what, if we're gonna make this industry, we might as well just have this whole area over here be industry as well. Plenty of areas to build our residential area over here along water, make that nice and pretty. So yeah, let's just, you know what, let's just say screw it. These residents are going to be mostly our industrial workers. Then over here we will do what I think is going to be why is this still a bridge? Over here is going to be our further expansion on residential and industry. Now let's do something like this. Where it come out over there, and that is actually more than I want. Why? I kind of wish. Okay, I think we're gonna want to do something like. Oh no, that should be touching the ground, shouldn't it? Okay, let's do something like that. Oh, that's now going down. No. Slope too steep. Should be good. Should be touching the ground. Okay. I think we're good. And that might have evened that out. I think, you know what? I think it did. I think we're looking pretty good there. Good. Nice. Nice to see that. Okay. That being said, let's see what we've got going on here. We'll extend this out here. You know what? We're going to extend that out even more. Just because we're going to want to carry that major like avenue all the way out here. And you know, in all honesty, we'll end up carrying it out there further. But I think right now we don't need all that. That being said, let's go ahead and do just a normal road now. And I think we're going to base it off of this intersection over here. And we're probably going to want to actually do the road. Let's see, what do we have here? 6-lane road with bus lanes. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, we have more road options too. 2-lane highway. We have the regular highway over there. 2-way highway here. We don't really need to do highways. Let's see. We could do the 4-lane road, which is what I think we have here already. Let's go ahead. We're gonna go up here. Then we're gonna connect these guys. No, that is not the same thing. What were we using? There we go. Let's go ahead and carry that on over here. We'll extend this. And then I think we'll kind of take it along the waterfront here, or like the sandy area. Let's do something like this. We'll extend this out a little bit more. And I think we'll actually end up going over here. And we could if we do this, let's do the halfway. We'll do the 5 tiles, and then we can kind of connect that right there, and that'll give us a nice little, not necessarily like a 90-degree angle or a 45-degree angle or anything, but it'll give us a decent little area to where the road is going to be pretty much right along the beach. Nice scenic area. We could maybe do some, we could definitely do some manual designs there, make that like a beachy kind of area, you know, touristy attraction, kind of like a fun spot for our residents. So let's do something like that, and then we'll just do the regular roads from here on out. Now let's do something like this. No, let's do one more. No. It's suggesting that spot, but you know what? It's probably suggesting that spot because then we will be able to also build right here, and it'll kind of even it out. So I'm sure that's kind of why it's suggesting that. Now we'll extend this further out. I think we'll do something like, let's do something like this. And then we could maybe connect that. Oh, let's see here. Let's do the bendy thing for the bendy people, right? Like Keralis always says. One of the first guys that I actually used to watch on YouTube was Keralis. He's awesome. Great guy. Well, I don't know if he's a great guy, but he's a great guy to watch on YouTube for this kind of stuff. He really has a great imagination, and he's just awesome when it comes to designing cities and kind of like doing something that other people don't really necessarily do. Let's do something like this. I think that'll look okay. And then we could do our industrial or our residential area over there. We could do, that being said, you know what, now that we have these roads over here, I think we could actually expand our commercial over here too. We'll do commercial all the way throughout. Now we'll leave this area open there just because I don't want to make that too cluttered. And then we will be able to do more of a residential area over here. We'll want to do streets. Now I wonder if, can we do... No, I don't want to do the curved. That's probably why it's showing me that. So we can't do anything crazy there. Let's see. Can we do... I guess we could do something over here. Bam there, make that like a nice little intersection, 90 degrees, that'll work. And then maybe do another little intersection over here somewhere. Now why is it suggesting that right there? That doesn't really make too much sense. We'll do another one right there, and I think that'll be fine. If they need anything, they can go around, and I think we are going to be more than okay right there. And then obviously we can expand further down this way too. So we'll do something like this. We'll come down here, we'll expand even further. Bam, bam, bam. Swing. Good. More residential areas for us right there. Don't want to go too crazy. We are probably... No, we are going to connect it over there. But you know, I don't think we're going to need... That's just probably going to be where the major road ends for us. I think we'll be okay. That's plenty of areas for us to expand our residential. And then clearly, like I said, we'll probably end up just making this all industrial. Or at least a big chunk of this is going to be industrial. Anyways, this is going to be like the industrial part of town. But you know what, I think that's going to be something that we leave for another episode. What do we have here? Just probably lack of workers, right? Does not have enough educated workers, which reminds me, we have to build our high school. That is absolutely something that we have to do. Let's double check on that real quick. Okay, so high school availability, 447. We do have 37% of our population educated, which is a huge bump up from what it was earlier on, right? But that being said, elementary school availability, 86, only 86, because we're not really expanding our residential this episode. But we do definitely need to add in a high school, which, let's go ahead. Let's throw in a high school. Oh, I don't know, we could do it along this major road over here. We could do it next to the medical clinic too, right? Medical clinic, high school, Let's do it along this main road over here. So it's gonna be on Garnet Avenue. We'll throw that guy right there, and that should be providing plenty and plenty of education. So far it's got, what's that, 94 out of 1,000? Look at that. A lot of people are going to be going to that high school. At least 400, right? Because that's how many people are eligible for high school education in our city. Which, out of 1,800 people, that's not bad. However, we do want to educate our people, because that will then allow us to have a lot more high-tech jobs in place. And we definitely need to expand our industrial. That's something we're going to do in the next episode, guys. We have this entire area over here now. We will be able to add in the industrial. And you know what, I think we can actually do this. Let's go ahead and demolish this road real quick. And we're going to actually do something like this. That's going to be a one-way, and we could just make this a one-way connected over here. And that will be a nice little exit for people trying to leave the city. Just a one-way, not going to be too heavy, polluted with traffic or anything like that. And I think that's going to actually work out pretty damn well for us. And we could do something like that over here as well. Just kind of go like this, and then back up here, connecting there. And then we'll do another little one-way from here to here. And yeah, that's going to work out perfectly. So next episode, we're going to have this entire area over here to play with. Kind of fill in as we need, which clearly we're gonna have to do a ton of industry, which I think I'm gonna end up doing probably along up here, and then probably these squares over here. And then we'll make this commercial, and then we might add some more residential areas down here. Who knows? Maybe we'll even add a few more roads down here so we could do residential here, and then just make this entire area industry. But we'll figure that out next episode, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. If you are, do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll see you guys on another video. Until then, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys later. Bye.